Hello everyone. Today we have Q&A number 6, and we're doing it in a bit of a different style since I'm still on vacation in Salt Lake City after US Nationals. So a bit of backstory for this Q&A. My dad went around at Nationals and got some famous cubers to ask me questions. So first up, we have a question coming from Kevin Hayes.
Hey Daniel, what are your favorite strokes in swimming and your favorite distances?
Hi Kevin. I am basically a butterflyer. My favorite stroke is butterfly, and in the summer team, we basically just do 50s butterfly, but for the winter, my main event, I guess, would be 100 butterfly. At the end of this summer season, my best 50 meters butterfly was 30.00, so I couldn't get quite sub 30, but almost there. Next up, we have a question coming from Patrick Ponce.
Hey Daniel, I want to know what event you're thinking about getting into in the near future.
Hey Patrick. One of the main events I'm trying to get into is blind. I've been practicing that a little bit more recently. I learned M2 for edges, and so my PB right now is like 3 minutes, 29 seconds. So I signed up for it at Princeton. I'm hoping to get a success at my first competition. I don't know if I'll get it, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying learning blind. Next up, we have a question coming from JR Cuber.
Hey Daniel, what would you say your favorite moment of Nationals was this year?
Hey Jesse, I had a lot of really fun moments at this past competition. In terms of the actual competition part of it, I did get a lot of PBs, and that was a lot of fun. I crushed my one-handed PB and I crushed my 7x7 average, so that was a lot of fun. And then also all the unofficial events after the competition, hanging out with my friends and going and hanging out after the competition, that was also a lot of fun. Next up, we have a question coming from Chris Olson.
Hey Daniel, so I heard you do documentaries and whatnot, and now after making my own, I'm kind of curious, what got you into it? What is your favorite part, and also what is the most frustrating part? Because after finishing mine, I kind of have an idea of those things, so I'm curious for you what those are.
Hi Chris. In 6th grade, I had a media production class, so we learned about how to use Final Cut Pro, how to edit together videos, and throughout middle school I took that class, and now I'm taking a similar class in high school, and those media classes have been some of my favorite classes, and they got me into this documentary style filmmaking. My favorite part is for sure honestly just watching the final product. After spending so much time on a film, it feels really rewarding to see that finished product, and I know you just had your premiere of the Why We Cube documentary. I'm sure that felt great for you, although it was probably a bit nerve-wracking, but for me, seeing that final product is really rewarding. When I'm making my documentary, sometimes I'll have that little clip where I just don't have the right B-roll for it, and finding that clip can be just so frustrating sometimes, and then trying to edit everything together, those transitions, making them nice and smooth. Sometimes they're a bit tricky. Once again, rewarding in the end, but frustrating along the way. Next up, we have a question from Felix Emdegs.
Hey Daniel, it's Felix here. I've got a question for you. If Worlds is in Australia next year, will you come along to the competition?
Hey Felix. Australia is definitely my personal top pick for Worlds. I would love Worlds to be in Australia next year, and I would love to go to Australia just in general, even if it wasn't for Worlds. I'm pretty sure I'll be going to Worlds no matter where it is next year, so I'm just crossing my fingers for Australia. Next up, we have a question coming from Chris Tran.
Hi LCC. So my question is, what was your favorite moment to video at Nats? Not necessarily your favorite moment, but your favorite moment to capture on video.
Hey Chris. I didn't film too much at Nationals this year, but I did get to film a lot of the custom puzzles that I saw. I saw a lot of cool new puzzles from RC Pongo, and he designed some really cool stuff. I also saw a lot of shape mods that other people owned and collected, and those kind of blew my mind the way they were designed. So definitely getting to remember those puzzles is probably my favorite moment that I filmed this Nationals. Next up, we have a question coming from the Cubologist.
Hey Daniel, so my question is, what has been your biggest achievement to you so far on YouTube, and what is your ultimate goal for YouTube?
Hey Damien. My biggest accomplishment on YouTube so far has been getting sponsored by The Cubicle. I've been really honored with the opportunity to test all these puzzles and share the new products that come out with everyone else, which kind of ties into my ultimate goal. I really want to keep inspiring people to get into cubing. I see a lot of comments on my videos sometimes that say, hey, thanks for that review. I went out and bought this puzzle because of your recommendation, so thanks for making these recommendations. And that's a great feeling for me. It feels really good to know that you helped someone make that decision to get that cube, and then they might get more involved in the cubing. In terms of the YouTube channel itself, it'd be cool to hit 100K and get that plaque. Obviously it'd be cool to reach JR Cuber level. We'll see about that. Next up, we have a question coming from Drew Brads.
Hey Daniel, my question is, how many push-ups can you do?
Hey Drew, I think I can do around 50. Hopefully around 50. I haven't really done push-ups in a while. My record was in the 60s, I think, like in one session straight through. Obviously, if it's in sets, I could do more. But I'm aiming for 50. let me go check. Alright, so I'm in the tiny little gym that we have in this hotel, and I can see how many push-ups I can do. Once again, I'm aiming for 50. So let's go ahead. Already feeling the burn. 35. I'm out of shape. 40. That's 50. I'm happy with that. I used to be able to do more, but I'm out of it right now. Alright Drew, so on the off chance you watch this video, I have a challenge for you. You asked me how many push-ups I can do, so I'm asking you, how long can you hold an L-sit? I'm actually not sure for myself, so I'm going to go ahead and see how long I can hold it for. This isn't the most conventional method, I'm just doing it on this pool ladder, because that's all I have. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like I could have done that. I don't know. That's decent. Next up, we have a question coming from Phil Yu.
Hey Daniel, as you know, we're based in New York. I was wondering if you were going to visit us at any point.
Hey Phil, I would really love to go to the Cubicles office. I've wanted to go there for a while and check it out because it seems like a really cool place. I'd like to try to get up there before school starts when I still have time, so I'll probably shoot you guys an email and see if I can schedule the time to come up. Last up, we have a question coming from Gianfranco Juanqui.
Hello Daniel. One question. When is Liam Chen going to be on your YouTube station?
Hey Gianfranco. So I figured if I got enough people to ask for Liam Chen on my channel, he'd actually want to be on my channel. So hopefully, Liam, you're watching this video, I know you are, so you gotta film a video with me. Liam was at my house the other day, and we were doing some team blind and some like lefty-righty solving, where I'm the right hand and he's the left hand, and I wanted to film some of it and put it on YouTube, and he was like, no, we have to get a good solve first. I said, no, you can't get a good solve and then start filming. It doesn't work like that. So next time, Liam, we're gonna film a video. Also, Liam, I know you're gonna get that blind world record one day, and I want to be there to film it. So those are all the questions I have from some famous cubers at nationals. I didn't get a chance to answer all my comments from last Q&A, so for the next Q&A coming out next month, I'll try to do all the questions that I missed from the previous month and the ones that you leave in the comments below for this month. So that's about all I have for Q&A number 6. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.